3, 2, 1.
Racing World is presented by Race Control Magazine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to what is probably just a little bit of a Racing World special as we lead into the many seasons kicking off around the world. And of course, my focus today is on IndyCar, 2-day test at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So it's drawn a lot of attention. It's a very rare chance that drivers get to test there outside of the month of May. 32 cars there for a 2-day open test. Just phenomenal turnout, and it certainly shows some form leading into the 105th running of the great race at the end of the month of May. Surprisingly, we're looking on target for maybe 36 to 37 cars, so we're going to end up with a bump day again this year, and some great names and great driver/team combinations up for grabs as well. So it's going to be good for New Zealand viewers. Obviously, it's the case of the two Scots this year. Scott McLaughlin making his debut at the 500, and then the six-time champ Scott Dixon returning and hopefully trying to get that second elusive title that he's been chasing at Indy to go with the 6 championship titles that he's got. First up today out on track, though, there was a bit of drama and involved Venus Rique. Just take a look at this and listen to the impact. Big hard hit there for VK, but as you can hear from him now, he kind of came out of it pretty much okay, just some injuries to his wrist and his finger.
Hand's a little beat up, but I'm all right. I can drive again, so just leave this behind and make sure we only learn from this and go better onwards.
Typically Indy at this time of the year, of course, the rain came along and stopped play a bit, but the things that we did see was the return of Simona Di Silvestri out on the track, as you can see here, along with a few of the others, including Sebastian Bourdais and the AJ Foyt entry this year. But once again, it was the Ed Carpenter Racing duo of Connor Daly and Ed Carpenter himself that topped the timesheets on this first day, and what could be described as a average sort of day in terms of the weather and the amount of track time that we got. But one thing that you can never discount is Ed at Indy, and I caught up with him at the end of the day.
Let's go over to David Turner. Good afternoon, David.
Hey everyone, hi Ed from New Zealand. Long time since we've been to the States now, but eventually this COVID thing is going to leave us alone and we'll be able to get back up there and see you again. Question I've got for you, because of the fact that we've got an oval event this year before Indy with Texas, how relevant is that going to be in terms of what you do with your setup leading into the month of May as well?
Setups are quite different from Texas to Indy. I think probably, I like that we have an oval before. It's nice to be able to get two races under our belt for me. But compared to when Indy was the first oval, especially having 3 in a row with Barber, St. Pete, and Texas, it presents a little bit of a challenge with car rotation and spares potentially and things like that. But we've known the schedule for a long time and have a good plan, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, Ed, looking at Venus's accident there, what's the update on that? Are you expecting him back in the car again at this test, or is it going to be a foregone conclusion that we won't see him until the season starts now?
It's my understanding that he's cleared. I know the guys took that car back to the shop. I think if we can get that car together, it's possible he runs tomorrow. I don't know that we would pull out his backup just because it'll be the race car for Barber, St. Pete, and Texas. So it's all a little tight to going racing to risk potentially another excursion. But if the guys can get that other car back together, possibly. I honestly don't really know. I was focusing on what I was doing with my car and debriefing with Connor, and a lot of the guys had gone back to the shop to evaluate all that and see where they were. So I'm waiting to hear from Tim Broyles, our team manager, on that. So it's one of the good things of being a driver today. I don't have to worry about everything. Can focus on on what we have going on track and what we have to accomplish tomorrow yet with my run plan.
Well, thank you very much, Ian, and all the best for the season. And like I said, I hope we get the opportunity to get on a plane soon and come and see you all.
We hope so too. Can't wait to have you back.
Thank you.
Look forward to that, David. Hang tight down there. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Yeah, what time is it there?
Yeah, good
No,
question.
It's easy for us. It's only 10:30 in the morning here, but
Yeah, so you
tomorrow
just had breakfast. Yeah.
So it's easy.
Guys are having brunch. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us, David.
Well, there you have it. That's the first day of the 2-day test. Scott Dixon coming in third overall on the timesheets, as you can see here. Good spread of cars across the thing. As I said, not really one of those days where you can perhaps tell how people ran or whatever with the limited amount of track time that there was. But another day tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's a little bit better and we'll see what we can do. And hopefully we'll get to talk some drivers again tomorrow night. And then next week, we've got the chance to meet the 4 Penske drivers. So look out for that as well as a Racing World special as we count down to the new season of Racing World coming to YouTube and Spotify in just a few weeks from now.
Racing World is presented by Race Control Magazine.